this is an issue that most, when I started this endeavor, were completely unaware of. I have a background in renewable energy with Bechtel Power, which is a very dubious company, like Halliburton, for those who know who Halliburton is. And I left Bechtel at a young age because of things I saw. I've never worked for anybody since. I refused to participate in that sort of company. And when I moved to the Pacific Northwest and built an off-grid home, solar, wind, and hydro, my home was on the cover of the world's largest renewable energy magazine. Shortly after moving in, I was losing massive amounts of my solar power uptake from whatever these aircraft were leaving behind. I mean, I would lose 60, 70, 80% of my solar PV uptake. That's an immense amount, and there's no chance that's from condensation, no chance at all. So I began to research, found a mountain of data on geoengineering, climate engineering, solar radiation management. I researched the primary elements in some of the patents relating to these programs. I began to test my precipitation. I hoped I would not find these materials in my rain, because I certainly knew that I would have to face this issue. I did, from an initial rain test of 7 parts per billion of aluminum, which was high, given my filtered, forested location, away from industry, away from any sort of other contamination. I continued to test over the next 18 months. I had escalations of aluminum in my rain almost 50,000% from that original baseline, up to nearly 3,450 parts per billion. In that 18 months of research, the immensity of the data that was available and the continued escalation of the toxic heavy metals in the precipitation made clear that these programs were real, ongoing, catastrophic, and I simply was faced with the choice to continue on as if it wasn't going on, which I can't do, or to do what needed to be done. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm simply trying to play my part in this, to bring this to light. I could not look my children in the eye without focusing everything I had on these programs. I've been at it ever since, about 14 years now, something in that realm.